Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. My name is Jen. For today's video, we are going to be putting my owner-trained service dog through the Leave It Challenge. Legally, in order to be considered a service dog, the dog has to be trained to do at least one task that mitigates its owner's disability. But in addition to that, in order to have public access rights, the dog has to have exquisite manners. So when I saw this Leave It challenge going all over the internet, I was like, dude, a service dog is absolutely the perfect dog to put through this challenge. I'm also particularly excited about it because Buddy is owner trained. We did all of his training at home to make sure that he would be able to pass the public access test. So doing this challenge and watching him do really well on it was a big testament to our teamwork and how well we've been able to communicate with each other and build that trust and that bond. I am a little bit grumpy that I'm needing to record this right now because I actually recorded this entire video yesterday. Unfortunately, there was this audio hiccup that has popped up on my videos before. I decided instead of re-recording the entire thing, I'll go ahead and keep the clips of Buddy doing the Leave It challenge so you can see that authentically how it really happened, and I will just put music over it so that you guys don't need to deal with the cruddy audio. And then right now I will re-record the talking parts and I'll try to be as true to yesterday's video as I possibly can. I wanted to test Buddy on the Leave It challenge today and show you guys how well a service dog can do. I'm very proud of Buddy and his progress. He is 100% owner trained. You guys will be able to see just how good an owner-trained service dog can do. And yeah, let's get started. Hopefully he nails it. Otherwise, it's on me. In order to do this challenge and make it a true challenge for the dog, I chose his absolute favorite treats. The first one is these beef lung chips. It's a single ingredient chew. All it is dried beef lung, and I really like it because I know exactly what the dog is getting, but I don't need to worry about it being all slimy and gross. The other thing that I picked is deli meat. It's turkey, just plain turkey. Buddy actually gets so excited about turkey that we can't use it for his normal training. He can get through maybe a few tricks, but then he gets so excited by it that he can't focus anymore. So we can't use turkey for training because he loves it too much. In order to up the ante even more, I heated up the turkey so it was very aromatic. I could smell it, so I know that the dog was smelling it a lot. So that was torture, and you'll get to see how he did very soon. At this point in the video, Buddy got up and broke his stay. That seems like a really bad thing for him to do, but what actually happened was my blood pressure was starting to drop because I was standing off camera, and he picked up on that and exercised intelligent disobedience. Broke his stay in order to come over and alert me because that was the more important thing for him to do in that moment. Since he alerted me to that blood pressure drop, we went ahead and came back on camera so that he could perform another one of his dysautonomia tasks, which is DPT. DPT stands for deep pressure therapy. It's where he puts a lot of his weight on my legs, and that pushes the blood back up to my heart so that my heart can pump it to my head and all the other things. The alert and DPT are two tasks that he does for dysautonomia. If you want to see his other POTS tasks, I will put a card for that video here. It's really important that a service dog defies orders in order to make sure that their handler stays safe. And in this case, the best way for Buddy to do that was to break his downstay and come get me. Now, he didn't break the stay and then eat the food and then come get me. He got up and came straight to me. So I'm very proud of him for that break. But he actually started his service work as a migraine alert dog, and so he has another list of tasks related to migraines. If you're interested in that video, I'll put a card for that here. Otherwise, let's get back to the Leave It challenge. It means a lot to me that Buddy listens and knows that I will make it worth his time if he obeys. Buddy's also just a really conscientious dog. He doesn't like to get in trouble, so that definitely helps me a lot in training him. He prefers to make people happy. He's a people pleaser. But he also knows that anytime I tease him with treats or make him leave something, he's either going to get a lot more of that thing in return than I'm making him leave, or I'm gonna give him something even better in return. So I always have those incentives in place. We use just positive reinforcement and stern no's, and that's it. And he has just excelled in his training. I'm kind of excited to look back at the tape and see how long it took him to lay down and also whether or not he was staring at the food. One of the tricks that we taught him was no beg, which is basically to not make eye contact with the food. It's just better restaurant manners. Obviously with me in the room, he's doing it, but I'm curious about whether he was doing it when I wasn't around, and specifically when I didn't tell him to leave that plate of food this time. I just left it. Well, there you have it. My service dog totally nailed the Leave It challenge, and I couldn't be more excited because he is completely owner trained, and this really just speaks to how well we work together as a team, how effective the training has been, and just how much we trust, how much trust we have in each other. If you put your dog through the Leave It Challenge, comment below, let me know how it went. If you want to see more of the adventures of me and Buddy, go ahead and hit subscribe, and if you tap the notification bell and choose all notifications, then you will get notified every time we post something new.